Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for turning up. I'll be very short and brief by my standards because usually it takes me about 20 minutes to say hello. The reason I started this charity, I'm a very proud father. I will still insist that I've done anything and everything a father could be expected to do. And the same applies. Any mother who can claim that she did what she did for her children, I try to do the same. I was there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 5 years ago, sadly, things came to an end. And I thought that all things are based on justice. How wrong I was. That's the first time in my life I came across the prejudices and biases of law. And then I had the privilege of meeting some of the most intelligent people on the Law Reform Commission, especially former Justice Catherine McGuinness, a woman I hold in high regard. And she told me the truth as it stands. She said, we're there to apply law, not to impart justice. That was a rude awakening call. Why did I start this charity? I remember going down to one of the public information centers, and the chap who was talking to me said, I know very little, can't help you. But I'll give you a number. And I still remember that call I made. It took me about 4 months to get through to this line. And the person on the end of the line said to me, okay, I'll listen to you. And they listened. And then I was given the advice that prompted me to start this charity. And the words were, why don't you go back to your country and sort out the lot of women down there instead of saying what you're saying here? I had two choices. I think I made the better choice. I decided to stay alive. And I'm so very glad that I'm alive today. I've played international sport at the age of 12. I hold 3 degrees to my name, and I'm about to get the 4th one. And hopefully, somehow I'll finish my postgrad next year. And somebody asked me, my academic supervisor asked me as to, what are you choosing for your thesis? I didn't have to think twice. Cognitions and behaviors of Irish males going through family law process. And I've been thinking about it for the past 6 months, and I'm rather glad that I did, because forever I was hearing the term deadbeat dads. The government records will show I'm one of those deadbeat dads. How it is decided is that if a father is not making any maintenance payments towards his children, he's classified as a deadbeat dad. Never in my life have I been so offended. Even the judge gave me the acknowledgement that I was far from a deadbeat dad. The only reason I did not make any payments was I was the primary carer. That is the paradox that exists between real life and the state life and the state departments. But that's all bygone now. The reason I'm here today, a lot of times men have stood up and spoken about fathers' rights and fathers' groups. I speak for decent dads. Do I fight for men? No, I don't. Do I fight for fathers? No, I don't. I'm fighting for the future generation, so I can impart some knowledge, some wisdom on the young males of tomorrow. And in between, if the fathers get in my way, hopefully I'll be able to provide some support, some wisdom, some knowledge. That's what I aspire to. I have no other aspirations. So once again, I'd just like to thank you all. Hopefully today is a new beginning for all the decent dads in this country and everywhere else. Thanks again.